emoji. Give me an honest Donda review. I don't want any like BS. I don't want any dancing around. I mean, tell me really what you think about this album.
I was saying earlier, I think out of everyone here besides AB who listened to it, I think I like it the least. Zach, enjoy it. You liked it, right?
I actually do enjoy it.
I hated it. I thought it was dog. Don't Kanye fans.
I agree.
I thought some of the samples were actually very clever. The synthesizer was really cool. I actually enjoyed it, believe it or not.
I think it's way too long, personally.
That I will agree with.
What, 27 songs? 26 songs?
What the fuck, dude? Who got time for that
It's
shit?
almost 2 hours. I think the fat could be trimmed a little bit. I'm very tired, like halfway through.
The other thing I was talking to Ian about was the album. The album is not mixed. Like it's the mixing is.
It's almost like he made it in a janitor's closet.
Yeah,
in like some sort of stadium or something. Yeah,
but just the instrument levels are just way off.
Also, I'm a little confused by the whole branding and tone, what he was going for, I guess, because it's like about Donda and his mother, and he has like some of my favorite songs he's ever made about his mother. They're called like Hey Mama is one, and there's one called Only One, and there's one called Mama's Boyfriend, and these are very heartfelt tributes to his mother, and this just doesn't exist on this record at all, which I'm a little confused by what exactly the songs are meant to mean. The one clip he plays of his mother speaking is him. It's a clip of her talking about how she's Kanye's mom. So the clip he plays of his mother is just her talking about him.
It was more about him than about her.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused by the direction of it. I'm not sure. I'm not crazy about it. I'm seeing a lot of people going absolutely nuts about the album. I'm curious how they are going to react or how often they'll revisit some of these songs in a month or two. I'm curious if it will still have this reception that people are giving it.
Stand the test of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. There's like a level of hype. You have to wait for the hype to settle, and then my reaction to it was like, and it goes to what you were saying, Ian. It's poorly conceived. It's not thought out. It's rushed. The music is all kind of, from what I heard, there's very little. It's all kind of flat, kind of boring. There's not a big diversity of sounds, and it just doesn't feel very inspired or interesting or new. It just feels lazy, and I didn't like it.
I was telling Ian, one of the big themes of the record is that organ sound. And it's just a lot of the tracks you can't even hear it. It's not very prominent. So, yeah. I think the more the star of the record is Mike Dean as producer than anything.
It sounds like you fucked up, though. If you can't hear the organ sounds.
Well, that's from a mixing standpoint, yeah.
Am I mixing? It seems like that guy fucked up.
I think
I've been struggling to understand Zach's point of view all day. Because I kind of grilled him about it. I'm like, how many songs did you like? And he said he liked less than half the songs. I'm like, how do you like the album then? That sounds like you don't like the album.
Well, I get it. Yeah. I mean,
but you can like singles and not care for the album, which it sounds like that seems to be the discourse is like, oh, these 5 tracks are great, and it's like, but it's 30 tracks long or whatever, and if most of it's boring, then it sounds like it's not a very good album.
Well, I said I like 12 to 13 of the tracks, and that in itself is its own record because this is a double album. So I like one half of the record. I like CD one.
You could extract a good album from this album.
Right.
We need Zach's. We need Zach's master.
I can make a Spotify playlist.
Yeah, I think you could trim this down and make a pretty good project, but you'd have to take out a big chunk of it and rework some stuff, because there are great songs. There's like a song called Moon that's incredible, and there's a handful of. I'm seeing a lot of people spam that song, but then there's 25 other songs. So I don't know. It needs to be cut down.
Yeah, it seems like everyone had big hopes for it being like this high level concept album, and it just was not that. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, some of the discourse, some of these Kanye people are digging deep into the meaning and like, oh, the track list starts with this song and it ends with this song, and it's his great journey he starts like the first song is called Jail, and then the last song it's him like ascending and reaching God and all this. I'm like, he just decided the track list like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
That was not the order for like a month. So
Right.
then building this great narrative about the sequencing and all of that, that's so on the fly. I'm like, how can you you're giving it credit that I don't necessarily know it deserves. It seems very random and spontaneous. So
That's the problem with the way he's created this album so publicly, changing the track list, removing tracks, removing people. It removes the mysteriousness, removes the intention behind a great album like you see Kendrick Lamar. He disappears for years and he comes out with this super polished, beautiful album. And all that stuff's open for interpretation because it's his intention is completely out of the picture. Where Kanye's is just, dude, it's a kid trying to fucking finish his homework at the last minute. Let's be honest. Sorry.